Hello guys, today I'll be reviewing my new Z1 Evolution gimbal for my GoPro Hero 4. I picked this gimbal up because it was one of the best ones that I could find any reviews on the market. There's a DJI Osmo, which is very good. However, I already have a GoPro Hero camera, so the cost of this came down quite a bit. Basically, with this one here, you pay $350 for the gimbal. If you already have your GoPro Hero 4, or any camera that is a similar form factor will work with this gimbal. I find it to be very helpful when you're trying to get very steady shots while you're walking around or moving. It keeps the image very stable and without any real bouncing or anything like that. Basically, when you open up your box, you'll get the gimbal. Obviously, it doesn't come with the GoPro. You get the charger for the batteries which I have inside here, and I'll show you those in a little bit, and the charging cable for the charger. When you go to power this up, you hit the brass button here. You will see the light come on. It'll flash while it initializes. Once you see it go to the standard flash, that tells you how much battery you have. It starts with 4, goes down until 1, and then you have no battery. Once you have this, you'll hold the joystick button here down and you will see it power up. Once the gimbal powers up, then you can actually move it around and it'll stabilize your footage and keep it more even flowing as you walk around and as you move. And there's a couple different modes for it as well. The first mode is this one here that it's in when you first power it on, and basically it'll keep the camera steady. You can turn and it'll pan, but it'll keep it facing forward in that sense. It won't pan as you move it or anything like that. The next mode, you hit this button one time, and then what happens is it keeps the camera facing forward. No matter what you do, the camera will face forward. You can turn and it won't go anywhere. You can still pan up and down by pressing the joystick here. So up will pan up, down will pan down, that'll pan to the side, and that'll pan to the other side. Okay? Then your next one, you hit this button twice, and once you hit that twice, now as you turn, it'll pan. So you lift up, it'll pan. You turn, it'll pan. You know, so it kind of smooths out your movement, but that way if you want to film something up, you can start going up and it'll keep it smooth. Same thing with coming down. It'll smooth out your movements. And in this setting, what is really cool is when you're in this setting, you can press the joystick side to side, and that'll change the horizon on your camera. So if you see that it's a little bit off for whatever reason, you can come in here, balance it back out, hit the button again, and it locks it in that spot again, so then you're fine. I've had this gimbal for about a month and I'm very happy with it. It works very well. It's smoothing out the images while I'm walking around and allows me to get some pretty good footage of what I'm trying to shoot. Now to show you how this comes apart, I'll power it down, and to power it down, you're just going to hold this button first, and you'll see it kind of power off, but the light is still on. To shut it down completely, you need to shut this brass button down here. Now the gimbal is completely off. On the Tech gimbals, I know the power button is down here, which does not allow you to use it on a tripod or a selfie stick. You have to buy their own extension stick that they have. This one here will actually screw right onto a selfie stick or a tripod. It has that normal screw on the bottom. When it comes in the box, it'll come screwed like this. So you'll have it at a shorter version, but this will only fit one battery in it, and you cannot operate it with one battery from what I've seen. This is the extension piece that comes with it. You'll need to screw this on in order to fit both batteries that come with your gimbal. This has been a quick tabletop review of the Z1 Evolution gimbal for the GoPro Hero 4. I've been very happy with it so far, and I will be doing some update videos on it along with some video showing how well the stabilization works, showing video from the GoPro Hero 4. Both of the Ultimate Cars and Coffee videos were shot with this gimbal and this GoPro, so you can see how smooth the video is. And I haven't used any image stabilization from the computer. That's all stabilized from the gimbal as I was walking around. So it came out pretty well. I'm still learning how to use it, and I know there's other techniques that you can use on it. The other thing I wanted to show you is if you look on the bottom here, there's a little plug. And you can plug it in here. The cables I have are in my bag. and that'll allow you to plug into the GoPro, and you'll actually be able to power the GoPro with these batteries. So it'll help charge the battery and make it last a little bit longer. I don't usually use that because I find that I rather have this 6-hour battery life on the gimbal, and I have extra batteries for my GoPro. And I purchased this off Amazon. Got it for about 350 bucks. I'm very happy with the purchase. If you have any questions or comments about this, please leave them below and I'll try to answer them the best that I can. Thanks again for viewing, and please hit that subscribe button. You guys have a great day.